My name is Tamer Elhady. I've been practicing for almost 19 years, and I've been in Northern Virginia that whole time. I've always been sort of medically inclined. I thought about medicine, veterinary school, and I think it was in college where I was testing different things out. I worked at hospital emergency rooms, veterinary clinics, and I actually went finally, just for some reason, got an opportunity to shadow a pediatric dentist and stepped into the office. And I just had a different feeling. I'm like, this is really cool. This is like a little bit of a mix of a business and a medical facility. And I don't know, I just felt it was me. I felt like I could do that. I saw myself doing it. And that's it. I was like, okay, I got to take the DATs and look at dentistry. It was kind of like, okay, well, my next 4 years are set. I'm going to Boston. I went to Tufts Dental School. That was an amazing experience. Just in the heart of downtown Boston. It was really, I've never been to that part of the country, so being there was an experience of its own. After that, graduating, I had definitely an opportunity to go anywhere in the country. Being it was a private school, my buddies were from all over the country. So I just looked at Northern Virginia. My family was here. It was a growing area, so I ended up coming down here. I ended up contacting a few dentists. Dr. Semenko was one of them, and came down. We met. I liked his personality, style, very ethical type of dentistry he did was kind of what I wanted to do, and I joined him since, and we've been together for 19 years. The big sort of thing that I got into earlier in my career is what we call occlusion, which is how the bite works. That's really the foundation of everything. And if you don't understand that and truly understand where that goes, your dentistry is not going to work. You can't get into cosmetics and rehabilitation, and all these cosmetics it's glass, it's ceramics that you're putting in people's mouth. So if you don't figure out how that bite works, it doesn't work, it doesn't last. So that was a big foundation that I got into, getting into just occlusion and understanding the depth of that, what that entails, sort of like what a specialist, a prosthodontist does. Along the way, obviously dabbling in different other various parts of dentistry, but felt pretty comfortable about that, and it was time to take it to the next level. And I've started really putting all the pieces together, and that's where I started doing a lot of advanced courses using the bite foundation that I took, the implant foundation, and doing a lot of courses in terms of total mouth or total rehabilitation and cosmetic work. We're addressing patients that have advanced severe wear, and it's become a hindrance to how they live and how they function, and they really need to be reconstructed in order to kind of rewind time again. That also plays into cosmetics. That's kind of the hot thing now. Everybody wants veneers, white teeth, things like that. You can't do that unless you understand the background and foundation of how the bite works. Definitely looking back at patients that have been with me 19 years and joking around with them. They're like, man, you were with me when I didn't know what I was doing, and I've reconstructed the guy's mouth now, and people are like, yeah, I remember you looking around, looking at your textbook and making jokes like that. But that's a pretty amazing feeling, knowing that at some point in a person's career, someone gives you some blind trust, and you were able to use that and do something with it, and eventually get them to the point that, wow, thankfully that trust, and several people's trust helped build you and your career, and get you to the point where you can even help others. That all came together where now I can do that type of work and provide patients with an amazing smile and kind of that dream smile that they've been hoping for a long time.